Welcome to Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm your host, Bryant, and this is the Fitness Corner. Boy, we got a show for you today, so I am glad you're here. I have a special guest on my show that's going to tell you about a special program that you may be interested in and actually can come down and be a part of. My guest today is Reverend Dr. Tony R. Brooks Sr. Welcome to the show, sir.
Amen. Glad to be here, sir.
All right.
Glad to be here.
All right.
Glad to be in the number.
Yes. So, Reverend Dr. Tony here is going to discuss a program that he has coming up in April. And it's an exciting program. It's actually Saturday, April 11th. And it's right here in Seattle, Washington at the Southeast Seattle Senior Center. So I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Tony Brooks and let him tell you a little bit about the program, and we'll go back and forth and let you know what did you need to know about it. And you, again, may be interested in coming down and being a part of that program, and I hope you will. But right now, here's Tony.
All right. Welcome, Rainier Avenue Radio listeners. We thank you this morning. Thank you, Brother Mark, for allowing me to come and share with you guys. Hey, I'm here representing today the Kiwanis. It's the annual community prayer breakfast. It's coming up, and it's going to be at Southeast Senior Activity Center.
Right, let's try it again. Southeast Seattle Senior Center.
Southeast
Seattle Senior Center.
Senior Center.
Right.
Amen. What we're going to do is we're going to be hosting the annual community prayer breakfast with the Kiwanis group. Maybe a lot of us have never heard of the Kiwanis group, but what it is it's all about us coming together, being together as one, working in our community. So the prayer breakfast is to raise donations. We're supporting Rainier Beach Key Club members and Cleveland High School Key Club members. What Kiwanis is a group that we go out throughout the community, it's nationally known, and we go out and we have 10 communities here, 10 schools in this particular city that we support. But being the South End, we are representing Rainier Beach Key Club and Cleveland High School Key Club. And the annual prayer breakfast, we take donations for the prayer breakfast, but what it consists of is that our theme with this year is be living a life that matter. Keynote speaker one is Sister Tanya Brooks, mental health specialist, and our very own Brother Mark Bryant, exercise therapist, and myself, Reverend Tony Dr. Brooks, spiritual. That is talking about the word and the deed that meet the need in the community. We need to come together so that we can be as one.
Let me ask you something. Speaking of that, now we have the mental health aspect, we have the spiritual aspect, we have the health aspect. So when it comes to health, how does the mental aspect come into play?
Okay. When it comes to health, everybody needs to have a sound mind, clear choices, decisions. And the Kiwanis group offers that in leadership. Their objects and objectives is to help people come out to make wise choices, wise decisions, and being able to be a member in the community that can be a viable person that you can depend on. So much is going on in our community, and we're looking for people to come in and save us, but it's not time for us to look for people to come and save us. We have to learn how to save ourselves, meaning that if you are a human being and you're living in the South End of Seattle or anywhere that you may be, find yourself to know that you matter. Your life do matter, and you have value. So what we do is talk about the mental health aspect of how to make choices and decisions. We broke up with mental homes. Say now, we grew up without a father, without a mother, broken homes and heartaches and pains. We've been through a lot. But how do we get the help that we need? And then the Kiwanis Club is a place that you can join and come and be a part of in our community.
Okay, so that totally makes sense. But let's talk about, again, in terms of health, how would the mental, spiritual aspect be involved in that part of the health?
Okay.
Because let me just say real quickly, as I ask this question, some people may be resistant to spiritual.
Right.
So how would that apply in terms of health where they can understand it and say, oh, that makes sense?
Okay. Spiritually, meaning that you have value and you have understanding and you have life experiences.
Okay.
You don't have to be a believer to talk about spiritual. As a human being, you have normal choices. You have proper ways to proper think and talk and do. So whatever that you can do to bring to the table to make it work, teamwork make the dream work. So now, when they came about with the Kiwanis group, they came up with the word spiritual, and they said, well, right now, we're going to leave that to the church to do that. But the boundaries is that we're human beings. So for us to love our fellow man, we have to know how to love ourselves.
Makes sense.
And so when it comes to mental health, now we come back and we talk about people that are depressed and going through, especially in our community now, say the tragedy with the young two people that happened down here at Rainier Beach.
Right.
Say that happened. Now, we have a whole community with trauma and drama in the home, in the school, in the community, and now we're destroyed. Now we have a whole community of youth that are destroyed because now there's trauma in their lives. So what can we do as a community to come together and formulate a problem-solving program to help them to get the counsel that they need, the therapy that they need, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Now you come in as a part to help us how to keep our minds sane and sound.
Yeah. That's where I come in terms of exercising, keeping the body strong, keeping the body fit. And I believe, as the Bible says, your body's the temple.
Yes.
So therefore, you need to take care of that temple. And so my role is just to make sure that you stay healthy inside and out and do what you're supposed to do. And I think if a person stays healthy inside and out in terms of taking care of their body through exercises, through good nutritional foods, etc., they would be more out to help other people and doing the same way.
Yes. And Kiwanis, one thing that we do is that we offer, hey, you can make wise choices, working on your imagination, your creativity, your courage, your hope, your peace, etc., etc. And we don't have those tools available nowadays. I mean, we do have them out there, but not the way they should be to effectively help us in our community.
You and I spoke the other day, and you said something really interesting to me. You said we don't have community like we used to have years ago, where say a minister would do for you, or a father do for you, or an uncle, whatever the case may be. We don't have the people in the community to look out for one another like we did. So with this program coming up, how could that be possible to make that happen again?
Now,
if it is possible.
It is possible. What could do is you take our seniors now. Right? Grandmothers, grandfathers, uncles, aunties. Remember we had that?
Yes.
Christmas come around, where were we at? Grandmama's house. Easter come around, where were we at? Grandmama's house, uncle's house.
Right.
Thanksgiving come around, where were we at? It wasn't nobody all over the place. We're doing our own thing.
Exactly.
And family came first.
It did, yes.
I came here to Seattle back in 1969, and all the camaraderies that my father had in the military, in the community, that was my support. We had Central Area JCs. Men would come and give me clothes when I needed clothes. Bring the family food when we needed food. At school, I didn't have to worry about it. When I preached my first sermon, they were in the audience. These men that was in the military with my father, when I got married, they were there. That was my community.
So because that's really good, because things have changed so much today. People, like you said, they're on their own. They're going to do their own thing, and they're undermining. And this bothers me. They're undermining seniors.
Yes.
When they physically putting their hands on things, hurting them, when they're undermining their parents, threatening their parents, how is that change going to take place?
Now, this is what happens as we come together. See, I believe this: your misery turned out to be your ministry. And if you can't talk about someone else's shoes if you've never been in their shoes.
Makes sense.
But if you grew up and you was mentally and physically abused, now hurting people hurt people. But then when you get the help and the therapy and the care that you need mentally, working out physically, training your mind as well as your thought and your visions, now you can come back and bring it to the group, and we overcome by our testimonies. That's when we used to come together. We have our testimony and talk about what we've been through. Now, when we bring this together as one, now we can make a difference, because when we come together, people are isolated today.
Yes.
You know, the intimacy is taken out, the telephone is taken over. Amen. You know, and when people go home, they don't even use the dining room no more.
No, you have what? Computers and on TikTok and so forth, and no one's really communicating with people.
Right, and communication is key. Some things they say to parents nowadays on the phone and stuff, they will never say, well, in my part, growing up when we was growing up.
Oh, no, not mine. No.
In the face? No, you would never say that. But what we can do now is give them hope and let them know that there is a joy that they can have in knowing who they are, and we have a community that care. If we care, we'll show up.
Okay. We
got it twisted. We go do funerals to view it, and we don't even support while they're alive. And we're looking for people in the community to come out through this annual community prayer breakfast. The Kiwanis is here to help make that happen. They cover 10 schools in the state of Washington, but we're focusing on Rainier Beach right now. That trauma that they have been through, we really need to be there and show up with them and have a conversation. Bring that narrative in where the seniors and the youth can come together and let's talk about loving one another.
So this is good. I know you have scholarships going out in schools here. But my main thing is at the end, I mean, can we just find a way where they can get it and be together? Or maybe start, I understand it now, I'm going to treat my brother with more respect.
Yes.
So that's this program is here to try and do.
This program is to bring us together and create a narrative, please. In the last 3 months, I've been to 27 funerals. 27 funerals. And in the last 3 months, there's been trauma. I think on the south end, we've lost 15 kids. The north end, maybe 2, maybe more. I'm just familiar with my end. But we can bring all that together through the grief and the pain and the sorrow and let you know we are here to help. We are here to help you through your grief, through your sorrow, through your pain. And together we stand, or divided we fall. If we don't come together, guess what? It's perpetual. It continues to happen. So it's a blessing to be able to be here to share with you that if you are going through, you're not alone. We're here for you. We're here to help you in your school, in your home, and even in the church now. We're here to help you. The church is all about the relationship of God and man, but we in the community, if you don't believe in God, whatever, come, because you need help too. Long as you're a human being, let's focus on that. How to treat each other right, how to love one another, how to respect one another, and we can have those real conversations that we can have a real community, and we can take back the south end of Seattle the way it should be as a community, as one. You know, Rainier Radio, the news radio station, has been here for a long time covering everything that goes on in our community. But it takes you to get out of your busy schedule and create a new schedule to come in and be a part of a community. Come in. The kids get out of school, they need somewhere to go.
That is true.
The seniors are sitting in the home dormant, and we're afraid of one another. In your own community.
Well, that's true. That's really true.
You know,
it shouldn't be, but that's true.
You know what? Snitches get stitches. We understand that. But now if we can train the mind and touch them while they're young, train up a child in the way they should be and the way they should go, now we can give them tools to make right decisions and choices.
Now, I want to ask you something. This is great. I like that, and that makes a lot of sense to me. But we over here on the south end doing this shit. I want to know, would you, are you planning to take this program in other areas?
Yes.
Now, hang on for a second, because that's a very important question, and I really want people to understand what you're about to say. But before we do that, I have a feeling that some people have just tuned in and probably missed that first half. I want to give them an opportunity to get the second half.
Yes.
So, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and this is the Fitness Corner. And I have right here with me Reverend Dr. Tony R. Brooks, sir. Tony Brooks Sr. Once again, Reverend Dr. Tony R. Brooks Sr. And he has a special program coming up on Saturday, April 11th. But before we get to that program, I also want to let you know this is a very, very important topic right here, and the program is going to be just awesome. But also on Rainier Avenue Radio, we ask that you please donate so we can bring you better program, more program, good stuff that you really want. So whatever you can donate will be greatly appreciated, and you can do that going to www.rainieravenueradio.world.com, www.rainieravenueradio.com, and whatever you can donate, please donate. We will greatly appreciate it because we're here for you. Now, back to Reverend Dr. Tony. Now, I just asked you about this program that you have at the South, bring to Southeast Seattle Senior Center. Were you planning to bring the same program in other areas to reach other more people?
Yes, I believe this tool right here is to correct and modify behavior. I believe that we are people that care about one another. We don't have to wait till danger come. We can wake up and realize that we can make a difference. This particular program here, the theme of it is to live a life that matters. Everything that you do have consequences. But if you live a life that matters, you can make decisions, make wise decisions, choices. And just by the using of your imagination, you know, everything started with just a thought. Okay. Just one thought. And with that thought, we can bring it together. And it's an 8-step problem solving that we can introduce later on to solve problems and issues and conflicts. And effective communication and critical thinking is a part of this program that we can come, talk to the schools. And the Kiwanis group focus on middle schools, high school, and and college students.
Okay.
And so mentally, physically, and spiritually, we have to be fit for the work.
That's true.
That we won't be weary in well-doing. For in due season, we can reap the benefits if we come together and learn to love one another. And we got to stop hating each other so much. You know, it's a shame that we got to fight for our God-given birthright, and we're all human beings. So we can take this tool and go around it. And the Kiwanis group has been around since 1915. And it is to go around throughout all the nations. It's international.
Okay.
It's not just the South End of Seattle.
All right.
And in our community, we don't know much about it, but now that we're getting exposed to it, let's be a part of it. And you can play an important part by you just showing up and doing your part. Everyone stay in your own lane, just know your place and come and tell your testimony, and we overcome by our testimony, and we can help one another to help us.
This program here, I just heard you say that it's in schools and colleges and middle school. Have you gone to like the schools and spoken about this program?
No, this is I myself has just taken on the position back in October when I joined Southeast Senior Center.
Okay.
I said, anything I can do to help you.
Oh, okay.
Reverend Joseph Connor is the president of the Kiwanis group here. So he asked me would I chair the program this year, and I said I'd be more than happy to help you. And then I began to think about, look at the Boys and Girls Clubs, look at the schools and everything that's in the community, that we can all come together and work together as one.
Because see, this would be. I don't know if it would be if it would be a yes from the president, but this would be a great opportunity to take something like this into the schools and speak to the students in person.
Yes.
We can go to different schools where there may be some issues that they can hear firsthand.
Right.
Is that something that you can bring up, and maybe it's a thought that can make happen?
Yes. There's no limit to what this can do. When we have God in the equation, as myself, I believe I can do all things through Christ. Through this right here, my heart is I have a burden, a heart that I gotta help and do God's will, and that's helping mankind. Come and be a part, bring whatever you have. There's no bad or good. Just come and be a part of something whole, and that we can make a community better. We're thriving to do better, and go to schools, in the churches, and be a community that we can be proud of. Just as though when we won the Super Bowl the other day, yes, we won the Super Bowl. Yes, everybody has joy, but they ain't paying my bills. They don't live in my home.
Okay.
We represent. It's not just the South Seattle that had that death, but the spirit of Rainier Beach is the spirit of Seattle. Right. It's not just South End Seattle, it's Seattle. It's not South End Seahawks, it's the Seattle Seahawks.
Right. It's not South End Seahawks.
That part. Whoa. So when we come together, let's be a community. If it's Seattle, Washington, let's take over the state of Washington, because it's going on all over the nation.
Right.
How long? Not long should we have to wait. But I believe this too, right? Since this is our, and that's what got me involved, because this is international.
Right.
We've been in the dark. Some of us, a lot of us, I didn't know anything about it, but it's a tool that we can use to help educate our children from kindergarten on up through college. But we're focusing on middle schools now, as well as college, getting grant money for them to scholarship so that they can go to school and don't have to struggle. Know that somebody cares. All we have to do is show up.
Okay.
Yeah, he agrees too. I really do. I really do. He's on board, man. I really do like that. But I've done public speaking for a long time. I've been around to a lot of places speaking, and I would really be on board if this can get in schools, all communities, and even churches to go and speak in person. Because I believe if we show up in person at different places, to me, that's very powerful.
Yes.
Because some people may want to come out, and I hope they do, but I'm not just saying about this event. Anytime you invite people out, it's kind of, do I really want to go? But sometimes we're able to get to them in their own little space. That's very powerful.
Right. Mark, this is a tool that we can work individually on ourselves.
Right.
But together we stand, or divided we fall. So everywhere we go, I don't care if it's down here on the corner, in the church, wherever, we show up, we put out. I do this in the community. I need a 10-second hug whenever I see someone. I need gang members or whatever that it may be. I go to funerals. People, you just go to funerals. No. If the preacher don't show up, there's a lot of people that don't know God.
Right.
But I show up because I've been doing that for going on 30 years. Been to more than 4,000 funerals here in the state of Washington. But when I show up, I need a hug.
Right.
I need to know that I care. And if you see me, I have my camera and I'm taking pictures, because it's called being responsible for the moment. Why? Because you matter. I don't like you taking my picture. Well, you matter. You didn't get up and get dressed and come out here to look beautiful and don't want nobody to capture the moment. It's a blessing to be able to be here, because I can talk all day about this. But this tool will be used to help take back our city.
Okay.
Amen. To the mayor. My son is Jeremiah, raised in Brooks Family Barbershop since he was 3 years old, doing a fantastic job. He replaced Darrell Constantine, and Larry Gossett raised me. Eddie Wright, all of these guys. I'm under the late Dr. Reverend McKinney, one of my teachers in the community. Dr. Robert Houston, one of my teachers in the community. Reverend Jeffrey, one of my teachers in the community. Bishop A.O. Harding and Dr. Harding in the community. And all of the pastors that are here today, I know each and every one of them. But it's not about your position, it's about your condition. And your condition is, will you show up and be a part? So I'm inviting all the clergy to come out, not only just clergy, but everybody to come out. And when I believe that when we come together, we can be as one. I believe that truly. And this tool, and you know what? Come and bring it to the table. Bring whatever you've been through. Your misery turned out to be your ministry. Thank you for allowing me.
And that's okay. And they can invite anybody they want to.
Anybody. The annual community prayer breakfast will be hosted at the Seattle South Center.
Southeast Seattle Center.
Now, why I changed that is because they said don't put senior on there. So they say put activity center. The Saints instead of
okay.
Don't call us senior, but it's Southeast Senior.
Well, the name of the place, when you read the building, it's going to be Southeast Seattle Senior Center. Okay, and the address is going to be 4655 South Harley Street. That is the address. That is the name of the building.
Yes.
And that exercise therapist who worked there for 20 years, that's what it is.
Yes. There you will find a place where everybody is one and God is all. In our community, we should be as one. And if we ever needed to come together right now, a special prayer for the kids at Rainier Beach and all of those that have been affected, Garfield.
Yeah.
If we don't teach our kids, they won't know.
That's true.
So it's left up to us, because they're getting rid of the history, and we can't allow that. And if anything is worth to stand for, you stand for it. And God has given everybody a gift, and you're a human being, show some love.
The event again, Saturday, April 11th, it's going to be 10 to 12. So that's 2 hours of packed programming.
Come and look to have a good time. As again, my wife, she's Sister Tanya. She will be speaking on mental health specialists. Then not only that, we'll have time because I've invited a lot of people. Carmen Bess, good friend of mine. Prayerfully, you're watching and you're hearing this. We're looking for you. Chief Meth. My uncle is Chief Bailey. And I know majority of the police department, I used to cut their hair.
Okay.
But those that have retired, firefighters, all of you that have retired, metro drivers, transit drivers, show up. And we continue this. And then it don't have to just be one time. We can do it every month.
Oh, there you go.
Every month where we can be somewhere sufficiently, take it north, south, east, and west, and then begin to heal.
So people, there you go. You have a program packed full of information, a lot of good stuff there. I'm excited to be one of the keynote speakers. I'm very excited. So thank you for putting me on the program. So I'm really excited for that. And just hearing him talk about the people that he knows, the people that he invited, other people. So it's going to be bigger than I thought. So it's really going to be something. I'm very happy. I'm excited to be there, to be a part of it, and just enjoy the rest of the program. So it's going to be exciting. You get to see the Senior Center for what it is. We offer a lot of things as well. So you get to see the Senior Center. Maybe you have a chance to look around and see what's what. Meet some of the staff that are there. So it's going to be really, really interesting. Hopefully you'll come back to the Senior Center because we have more than just the program that's going to be offered today. This is a very special program where we have our own Lunch and Learn program. We bring in different presenters to speak about different topics. That would be of interest to the seniors, which is really, really good. And a lot of other things too. And we're going to have, I don't know what's going to be, but we're going to have an interesting lunch as well.
Yes. It's pancake breakfast that we're going to have.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say
pancake
breakfast.
And this is the annual community prayer breakfast for the Kiwanis Club. For the Key Club members that are graduating this year, Cleveland High School that are in the Key Club, and I want you to be able to stress that everybody can join. Rainier Beach, everybody can join. Now that we know that we have a tool and a vehicle that we can work together and bring us together, let's do that. This is already internationally implemented.
Yeah! Woo! Hey, that guy's excited, boy. I tell you. He's going to be there for sure. I'm really, really excited that you came on the show and talked to us about the program.
Thank you.
And I'm quite sure we're going to have an amazing turnout.
Yes.
And it's always good meeting the doctor here, the Reverend here, the man here. I like that. And he's so well known in the community. It's good to be connected with him. I appreciate that. And I hope you really gotten a lot out of this program. And come on down and join us right here because it's going to be fun once again. That's Saturday, April 11th. From 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Hope to see you there. Please come because there's going to be a lot of information and I don't want you to miss it. Last Tony said, I want you to be a part of it. So come on down and be a part of it.
And bring a friend.
Bring a friend. So until next time, I'm going to say that's it for our show. But until next Friday, I want to thank you for coming to Rainier Avenue Radio and joining my Fitness Corner show, my special Fitness Corner show with the Reverend right here. People, that is it for now. Until next time, I'm Mark saying good night from the